back to part 7 of our Path to Wellness video series. For this video, we're focusing on hydration. We can survive several weeks without food, but we can only survive a few days without water. This crucial nutrient is so important for our health. We need water to lubricate our joints, form saliva and mucus, cushion our brain and other sensitive organs, flush out waste products, maintain blood pressure, regulate body temperature, and even digest our food. It's estimated that around 75% of Americans are chronically dehydrated. This could be for a variety of reasons: caffeine and alcohol intake, simply not liking water, or confusing our body's signals for water as hunger. There is no tried and true formula to determine hydration needs in 100% of people. The amount of water we need in a day depends on many factors, like the temperature outside, humidity, activity level, hormones, body composition, and our intake of diuretics like caffeine and alcohol. However, we can use baseline water estimates and some other cues to determine the level of hydration that's right for us. Men need around 3 liters of water a day, and women need around 2 liters of water a day. If you're more active, you'll likely need more. Other things to consider are how you feel and the color of your urine. If you have a mild headache or you feel fatigued or irritable, you may need more water. If your urine is darker than the color of lemonade, you should also up your water intake. As I've mentioned, not all liquids are hydrating. There are some common liquids in our routine that will contribute to dehydration, specifically alcohol and caffeine. Both of these liquids are diuretics, which means they make us pee out water. Even though adult beverages or coffee often contain water, we still end up losing more water than we're consuming. Caffeine can be found in coffee, some teas, energy drinks, and several water flavoring mixes and powders. We want to limit our caffeine to no more than 400 milligrams per day, which is about the equivalent of one venti Starbucks coffee. For alcohol, any kind of adult beverage is included: liquor, wine, beer, even spiked seltzer water. If you do choose to drink alcohol, do so in moderation, which is no more than 1 drink a day for women and 2 drinks a day for men.
Hi, this is Dr. Karen Pendleton, and I've been asked to give a nice presentation on hydration. Hydration falls into one of my 10 tenets of how I manage patients in my practice here in Shreveport and in New Orleans. One of the 10 tenets that I'm going to make reference to is nutrition and gut health. The foundation, I must say, of nutrition and gut health is hydration. You may know this already, but let me just share with you the fact that our bodies are made of 70 to 75% water, and specifically our brain possesses 80 to 85% water. And I want to share with you some reasons your body needs water on a daily basis. Without water, nothing lives. Water hydrates the brain, therefore it allows us to maximize our brain functions, and it will decrease the risk of developing Alzheimer's disease. Water reduces heart disease, and that includes heart attack and stroke, and it does that by lessening the clogging of our arteries. Water increases the efficiency of the immune system, and we know how important the immune system is all the time, but particularly during these pandemic times. Water definitely clears toxic waste from our bodies, therefore taking it to our detox centers in our body, that being the liver and the kidneys, for disposal. Water is the main lubricant when we talk about joint spaces, and that prevents the development of arthritis. And speaking of lubrication, water is essential for lubricating our mouth, our nose, and our eyes. And it is the best lubricating laxative, which helps us to prevent constipation. And finally, if one is on a weight loss journey, it is imperative that water is part of your routine and being very consistent with water. Water really separates that sensation of, am I hungry or am I thirsty? I may have shared this with you all, but I always tell my audiences, if you feel that you're hungry, get that 8-ounce glass of water and then reevaluate how you feel. On a daily basis, we lose about 2.6 liters of water, so that's roughly 11 cups of water, and we're losing that water from several places in our body. Number one, our kidneys. Number two, our skin, the largest organ of the body. We also are losing water from respiration, so from our lungs and definitely our GI tract. I have a rule of thumb. Minimally, one should take in half their body weight in ounces of water. So for instance, if someone weighs 140 pounds, you can do the math, and that means they should take in minimally on a daily basis 70 ounces of water. Now, I'd like to shift gears and talk about what should we drink water from? I mean, you know, several water bottles here, there, and everywhere. But let me just say that ideally one should partake their water from either a glass container or a stainless steel container.
Another important element of hydration is electrolytes. When we sweat, we lose both water and electrolytes. That means we need to replace both to adequately rehydrate. Sports drinks are often touted as the best way to replace electrolytes, but the added sugar makes them really problematic. A better option is to use electrolyte tablets or powders. They have far less sugar and twice the electrolytes of a sports drink.
Hi, I'm Dr. Rupa Mahadevan. I work at Weisweiler Cancer Center at LSU, helping run the Integrative Oncology Lifestyle Program. I also work in pediatric weight management in the Med-Peds department at LSU, and I'm director of our cooking program with medical students. I'm trained in pediatrics and integrative medicine, looking to see how nutrition, mindfulness, and other different therapies like acupuncture and meditation can help boost the immune system. So one thing that we often forget in our busy days is that water is one of our best resources to improve our immune function. So my goal for most of my patients is to really try to drink 2 liters of water a day, which ends up being about 64 ounces. And the reason I say that is because water helps flush out all the toxins and chemicals in our body that we build up throughout the day. Water is extremely good for our circulation as well, so it's always important to get the necessary amount of water. And if you don't like drinking water, I tell my patients you can do water infusions. So you can add apples, oranges, mint, basil to your water to make it really taste good, because that's how you're going to get the added benefit. Often my patients who are constipated are not drinking enough water, and we know that when you're constipated, you're also not getting out all the toxins in your body, which is also affecting your immune system. So really shoot for drinking 2 liters of water a day, and if you're not stooling every day, then that means you're definitely not drinking enough water. So I know it's something that we easily forget, but I tell all my patients to really try to bring a water bottle with them wherever they go and fill it with their favorite fruits so they'll be more likely to drink it.
We hope you've picked up some helpful tips from this video. Stay tuned for part 8 of our Path to Wellness video series. Thanks for watching.